See if I can figure out how to get this camera turned around the other way. There we go. All right, let me get around front, guys. You get the tablet? What'd you do with the tablet, son?
Oh, don't worry, it's...
Where did you put it?
I set it there.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Okay. Let's do whatever you were doing. You're good. All right, guys. Let me scoot over here a little bit. Here we go.
Hello. Bye.
All right, guys. Let me get the tablet going and I'll see who else in here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Time kind of got away from me there. I've been there washing some dishes up. Like, oh crap, it's almost time for the live. I gotta go. So I've got you guys kind of tucked back in the tent there. So I hope that cuts down the wind noise that we had last time. We haven't done one of these in a few weeks. So this thing dead. Kyle. 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 Go ask Mom if I can borrow her phone.
Yeah.
Go ask Mom if I can use her phone.
Okay.
Take this back in.
Alright.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to borrow the old lady's phone. So decided last night to do a little camping, and it wound up getting too late. So I come out first thing this morning and set everything up, and then me and the wife had to do some running. So yeah, kind of getting a late start on everything. But me and Kyle made some lunch. Been shooting on a video. So, because we were supposed to have a little bit of snow this morning, and that didn't happen. I don't have no way to look at the comments right at the moment, guys. I'm sorry. I need to better organize. I thought my tablet was charged, but it wasn't. What? Okay. Okay, buddy. So Kyle didn't feel like doing a live with me, so I was just gonna do it for himself. Like y'all seen there, my tablet wasn't charged, so if y'all don't want to hang out, that's cool. I understand. Uh, Wife should be out here in a few minutes, and she'll bring her phone out here and have some be able to read comments and stuff. It's a little bit breezy out here. outside, you guys. Put a little bit of wood in the stove. Because I don't want it to go out on me. It's doing all right for the time being. I guess since I'm already here, I might as well throw a couple pieces in. Ouch.
Thanks for starting to help.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. Are you off camera?
No, I'm on camera, but oh well.
No, what I'm saying is you weren't being framed.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So who else in there? Anybody?
Yeah, you got Ken,
Hey, Ken, how you doing, bud?
Flat Brook Outdoors, 210.
Blaine, how you doing, buddy?
Ozark Woodman Stories and more.
Hey, how's it going, Woodsman? Sorry about the technical difficulties. Well, lack of planning on my part.
Your camera is blurry, or maybe it's not blurry.
It might be dirty, I don't know.
No, I said blurry.
Yeah, it is kind of blurry. I guess let me play with it. See if I can get it looking any better. I mean, not that it's going to help me look any better, but
It was fine until you hit it.
yeah. Does that look better?
Pixelated.
It's just internet issue there. Pixelated. How's the sound, guys? Said I'd try me one of these bushcraft hats. Bought it about what, a month ago, 2 months ago.
A month ago.
It's supposed to rain today, so and snow, so figured it was a good time to try it out. We got just a little bit of snow, and that was it. Is the picture still blurry?
It's a little pixelated, but it's just a delay. And
Yeah. Hey, 210. So I don't know how many of y'all were in here when I first got started, but I was talking about. So I planned on camping last night, and time I got around to it and get everything done, it was only had like an hour to get everything set up. I didn't think that was going to be enough time, so I just got up this morning to come out here and set everything up, and me and the old lady had to go run and do a little bit of running, and got back, and me and Kyle fixed lunch and kind of worked on a little bit of a video. We had some, I guess technically it did snow. It just wasn't much.
it was grapple. Yes, that's like the in between sleet and snow. I'm using a meteorologist term.
You've been listening to that thunder snow dude again, ain't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ken said I'm actually editing a video now from the weekend hammock hanging.
Oh, cool. Cool. I'll check that out when you get it posted. Can you guys hear me okay? With the wind and that? It's not as windy as it has been.
Ken said he can hear you just fine.
Okay, good. Good. Uh, Kyle, he didn't want to do the live. He's off playing, being a kid. He cooked lunch though. He made some ramen chicken noodle soup. He cooked that.
Uh, 210 said, yeah, I can hear you. The camera in the tent needs to be turned vertical, though. Yeah, because right now we're just phone is
Oh,
sideways.
oh, yeah. I think we had that problem last time, didn't we? Orientation is locked. Great. Orientation locked. Let's see. That's not it. Let me see how good I can work this tripod. No, we don't want to go that way. We'll go this way. It might not be the right answer, but it's the one we're going to use today.
Nope, other way. You're upside down now.
Great. This is going to take a minute. Well, no.
That was good the way it was.
It's not all the way.
Yeah, but it's better. You're not sideways.
Well, I can. I can make that happen, I think. Yeah. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. See if I can get out of here.
Sorry about that, 210. 210 said he's getting dizzy.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I'll figure this crap out one of these days. Is that any better?
Yeah.
All right. So, what have you guys been into? Other than waiting on me to get all my crap straight.
210 said they had some flurries earlier today.
Yeah. Did you guys were you guys all right with the flooding and all that up there? I know Woodsman was talking. Some of us were talking on via text, and we were kind of talking about that.
With the camera like that, I'm not in angle or in shot no more. Yeah, yes.
I see why you don't want to be in the camera now.
210 said yes, we're fine here. Ken said that's crazy. It was 71 overnight last night with Ken. I slept on top of the sleeping bag and hammock.
Yeah. Yeah, hammock's always a good sleep, man. I like it anyway. I've never had any problems going to sleep in a hammock. Sometimes more than I planned on. You lay down for a 30, 45-minute nap and you wake up 3 or 4 hours later.
Oh, so does that mean when we go camping next weekend, you're going to sleep in a hammock and I get the tent to myself?
Maybe. We're gonna go camping up at Comp. No, no, that's Huckleberry Ridge. Hey, Mr. Kyle,
Yeah.
could you do a favor and bring in Mom a bottle of water?
What?
Could you bring in Mom a bottle of water, please?
Oh yeah. Look what I found.
Oh yeah,
Did you pick a bunch of onions?
bunch of onion grass, huh?
Yeah.
You know you can eat those.
Yeah, those are wild onions. Yeah.
One of the guys, when we were in Missouri camping, one of the guys had some with his fish. He cooked some salmon.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah,
That's all I'd have to do. Dirt off all of these.
well, just smack it on the ground a few times and it'll fall. So, what were we talking about?
Let's go camping.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna go back up there to Huckleberry Ridge next weekend. I think we're probably gonna kind of glamp a little bit instead of camp because I better quit before I get in trouble. Huh? But yeah, we're gonna go up there and go camping for a couple of days.
Before it's too late, said hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going, uh, Butch? Sorry, I get you guys. I get you and your brother mixed up. Um, I seen your last video there. That's pretty neat. That pretty neat little spot there. Got to do a little fishing.
210 said that we just did some running today and grocery shopping.
Yeah, yeah. There's always running to do. Sometimes that makes it hard to get around to where you can do it. Anything camping wise. Luckily, most of my stuff, if I'm camping, I'm gonna make a video of it, so at least I'm not having to try to figure out how to do a video on something else. Uh, so this video that I'm working on today, I'm gonna do some cooking later, and I've got some ground moose meat, and I'm gonna take that and add some spices and stuff, and I'm gonna make some sliders, and I'm gonna make make my bread for them, and then I'm gonna take and get some. We've got some little like new potatoes, and I'm gonna wash them up and boil them, and then smash them flat and fry them in some bacon drippings and some butter. So that should be a good dinner anyway. I don't know if it'll make a good video, but it'll make a good dinner. Hey, 210. How did you and your wife's camp out go?
210 said now I'm hungry. Well, while he's having his moose burgers and smashed potatoes, I put on a pot roast this morning in the crock pot. And me and the oldest are going to have pot roast with potatoes and carrots.
Yeah. Well, that'll be my midnight snack. See, that's how that'll work.
Oh, so I'm going to have to leave the door unlocked for you, huh?
Yeah. You gotta unlock the door. I mean, well, it don't matter. I got a key. Unfortunately, you gave me one, so So I finally broke down and got a real tripod, and it is a lot easier. Got a lot more movement in it than those little cheap ones I had been using.
Kim said, yeah, that meal sounds awesome. So does the roast. And 210 said we had a really great time. It was really
Thanks,
remote on top of the mountain. LOL. Up a rocky logging road.
Cool.
And Flat Broke asked what time they should be here.
Probably around 7. You can make it down here that quick, right? See, Butch, you're not the only one that likes the wild game meats. I do too. I made some. I'm sure all you guys already seen the video that I posted this morning. But that was some deer meat. Apparently, it was pretty good because I think everybody had at least two bowls, if not three. So that was pretty good. There really wasn't any leftovers. I get you water. There you go.
Hey, buddy, that's enough onions.
Yeah, you don't need to pull all of them up.
We need to let them get bigger so we got more later on in the year.
Uh, I want to say something, but I won't.
Yeah.
Uh, and now the wind's going to blow that direction and blow the smoke back at us.
Jen said, be good.
Yeah, he probably knows what I'm getting at. I don't know if he was keeping up with those texts over the weekend or not, or last weekend or not. We got a tent stake trying to come loose. About 4 or 5 minutes.
Before it's too late, said, I'm catching it right now. The chili looked good.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty tasty, I have to say. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't anything. The only thing I really done any different than I normally would was using the sausage because I had that sausage and I needed to use it because I took it up there like the weekend before when all of us had the YouTube rendezvous thing, and I didn't use it up there, and I really it had already thawed, so I needed to use it, so I figured throw it in there to give some oil for the onions to cook in.
Oh, before it's too late, said not catching, I mean fishing.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's about just the quiet and you know, it's not always about the fish, but fish is good though. I really like them bluegill. Clean them, fry them up. Because they're never really big enough to fillet anyway.
Kyle's up on the porch
Sorry,
talking
guys.
to his onions.
Trying to figure out what he's doing up there. Maybe he's cooking. He did a pretty good job on the soup. It tasted good. I mean, all I did was tell him what to put in there. Yeah, it was funny as all get out. So we had cleaned the Durango out to go do our running, and I was telling him, that we'd clean it out like that sometime and go car camping, and so I'd gotten out and had gotten back there with him, and we were sitting there talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of burned out on camping, Dad." Okay, that's fine, buddy. And so, like, 5-10 minutes later, we get ready to leave, right? And he's like, "Dad, I think while you guys are gone, I'm gonna go hang out in the hot tent." It's like, okay, yep, that's cool too. It's like,
And when we got back, he told us he just woke up from a nap.
yeah, I think he might be a little indecisive sometimes. I don't know where he gets it from.
Ken said that happens. My kids are the same exact way with stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think the only constant he's got is eating and sleeping and playing Xbox. Those three things usually happen. Everything else is kind of a struggle to get him to do. Go, go, brush your teeth. Go take a bath. He's a pretty good kid, though.
210 said, Yeah, my kids too. Proto Max Gaming said hi.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Appreciate you tuning in.
I'm friends on Xbox with your kid.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Oh,
Hey, Kyle, come here. Somebody wants. There's somebody in here, you know. Uh, yeah, it's not too bad out today. It's chilly, but it's not super cold. You need a jacket, by the way.
it's just my hands are cold.
Sorry.
All right, now what?
Proto Max.
Mhm.
He's on the live.
Yeah, he's watching the live.
Say hi to him.
Oh yeah, he's my friend.
Yeah.
There's the camera, not over there. The camera's there.
Hi.
Here, you want to sit down for a minute so you
Yeah.
can say hi?
Yeah.
I'll go over here and do things I couldn't.
All right, so I basically just harvested a lot of wild onions from my yard, and it was super fun. I tried picking a massive bunch of them, but I failed and nearly fell over, so I decided to stop
What'd you do
harvesting
with
the
all
onions.
It's up. They're up on the porch so I can wash them.
Is it okay if I get the onions?
Yeah.
All right. I will return soon.
Flat Broke said he wouldn't know an Xbox. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know an Xbox if it fell on my head.
Yeah. I mean, I had video games when I was a kid. I had an Atari. I think Pong was the first one I had, and then Nintendo, and then well, even when me and the old lady got together, we had not an Xbox, a PlayStation. And somewhere along the lines, we just kind of quit playing. I guess it was
It was like right before you deployed.
right before I deployed. And that had something that's funny. So several of the guys had like I guess the original Xbox, and so we'd go out and run missions 3 or 4 days, you know, and then come back on base, and we'd get that out from the
He
front of
was
him.
showing the.
Okay, well, like I was saying, you know, we'd run missions for 3 or 4 days, and then we'd come back and we'd pile up in one of the guys' rooms and play uh, Call of Duty or no, what was it? Tom Clancy. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. But one of the Tom Clancy video games. All right, Kyle, come on. You can get up here and show everybody your onion.
What?
I got it.
So I harvested all of these onions straight from the yard. All of these.
Can you guys guess what me and the old lady had to go pick up today?
Proto Max said, "Let's go." Now, why are you separating them like that? That's gonna make it hard to.
Yeah. Take them back up there where you have them so Mom can
Wash them and
whatever she's gonna do with them.
wash them.
I'm not sure. So I think the rest of these up since you missed half of it.
So I can grab some gloves out of the car.
Okay.
This is the first time most of them didn't see me.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I better hush. She's behind me. Wait a minute, I can see her coming. It'll probably be too late by the time that I see her. One. Yep. Oh.
Needed one glove.
Oh, they are both in it. Okay. Flat broke in before it was too late. Both in it. No, I don't think so. We don't usually have any strays up here. Ours is usually does his business back here behind where I'm camping. Got my tent set up at. Oh, now it's gonna get windy. Guess I jinxed that earlier, didn't I?
Yep.
Well, talk your boy into building you a fire. I tried to talk him into it earlier. That's what I was going to do on the live was let him play with that stuff that Mike had given him. Uh, Mike gave him a bunch of fire starters, some fat wood, and a folding saw. I don't remember what all else. Mike, that's Minnesota Mike. He's one of the guys that was up at the YouTubers rendezvous thing. Actually, him and Ozarks Great Adventures is the ones that started it last year. So, a bunch more of us got invited in this year. So, pretty good time though. Other than the purple rain, that kind of sucked.
And when we go camping next weekend, I'm gonna have to be sure, to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and play that for you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be my first time disperse camping.
Yeah. Should be without facilities. Yeah, it's not that much different.
It's no worse when I would go hunting. Didn't have a porta pot in my back pocket.
No. It's good. You can do. Uh, so, those of you that,
He's with the orange y'all's theme song.
yeah, we got. If we get shirts made, we need to put that. We need to put some purple rain on it somewhere. So when we were camping about 2 o'clock in the morning, there's like three guys come through with like a boom box or Bluetooth speaker or something, playing Purple Rain just loud as all get out. Woke everybody up. Well, I think Woodland might have slept through it, but yeah, we're all looking. What the heck, Because when I first heard it, I just thought it was somebody's ringtone or something, going off, on their phone. Nope.
Two's hand said for sure t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do a T-shirt next year.
All right, I'm wimping out. I'm getting my jacket now.
Okay. I think it's in the back of the room. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I've thought about doing some merch, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of trouble getting it all set up, everything like that. And I have enough trouble just getting a live going. All about making orders and checking. Yeah. Sorry. I could have went and got it for you.
I'm Michael Jackson it.
You got it on the wrong hand.
It's just the one glove,
We're not Michael Jackson fans. We're Prince fans. Oh man, it's been a pretty nice day though. I mean, had that little bit of snow, and other than that, it's been pretty nice. It hadn't been too awful windy, and it's not. I mean, it's chilly. I think it's somewhere in the 40s. It's
Yeah,
supposed to get cold tonight, though. I think it's supposed to get down to 29 tonight.
yeah, we have a freeze warning for tonight. So all these yahoos who couldn't wait and went and started planting their gardens and that.
Speaking of getting cold, I need to check on the stove.
210 said merch is getting really expensive as well.
I think everything's getting really expensive now.
It is. A couple of TikTokers that I follow, one in particular, his merch um, for a t-shirt is like $25, $30, and a hoodie is $40. I love him to death, but kind of hard to justify paying that much for a shirt or a hoodie.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep this fire going so when we get done with the live, cook.
Hi, sis. This is why I didn't answer your call. Because I'm reading comments for Matt.
Which sis?
Debbie?
Oh, my sis.
Yeah.
Hey, sis. How you doing?
She said,
Love you.
She said, hi, little brother. Love you.
Yeah, just so y'all know, I am the little brother. I'm the youngest.
Ken said, I'll never have or do merch. I'll trade stickers,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah, I need to get some stickers made.
Harvey Talks Prison, dropping in to show support. Where are y'all camping?
Just camping in the yard. Uh, everybody, the Friday and Saturday, everybody had some kind of a stomach bug, so I didn't want to go anywhere very far, just in case they got worse, or whatever. But I guess it's just one of them like 24-hour bugs because everybody seems to be pretty good today. So, and staying outside away from them, that keeps me from getting it. Hopefully.
Poutine said, and anyone else that wants one. You're talking about stickers.
Oh.
Yeah, hey sis, when Matt's done with the live, I'll give you a call. She said I thought something, so. You
Yeah.
missed seeing Kyle, sis. He just went back in
Yeah,
a
he
few
just
minutes
went
ago.
back in. Um, yeah, those stickers that uh, uh, Mike and oh crap, Ozarks Great Adventures had those look good. Did you get yours from the same place, 210? Hey, is Flat Broke Outdoors still in there? Hey, Flat Broke Outdoors, are you still in down south, or are you back home?
Sis just got her power back this evening.
Oh wow,
They've been out since Wednesday.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, tell her we'll give her a call later.
I just flat broke. Said leaving in the morning.
Awesome.
Sorry, y'all. We have to talk about his sister. She was up where there was some tornadoes the next town over, middle of the week, and she'd been without power, so we hadn't. I
And
found
really,
out that she was okay.
yeah, but she didn't have any way to charge the phone or anything, so we couldn't talk to her. So I'll have to give her a call later.
210 said I got mine at Sticky Brand.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to find some place. I guess maybe that's what I'll do. Because originally I was gonna start doing lives when I hit 100 subscribers. Well, I'll start doing that early. So I guess maybe I'll order some stickers and start sending subscribers stickers. But yeah, eventually when I get the shed built, that's what I want to do. I've got a big piece of like dry, kind of like dry erase board, but it's not shiny, and that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna do like my logo, and then just have everybody's stickers all around that. We, well, I ain't gonna say nothing about that yet. The Oklahoma.
And some of you fellas next year at the rendezvous, the YouTubers rendezvous, I'm gonna make some.
Rendezvous. Who's that? I don't know who.
Haha. I'm gonna make some different resin stuff and send with the old man for y'all.
Yeah, one of these days I'll have to bring some of that stuff out and show you. She makes a bunch of like jars, like with like screw-on lids and stuff. Pretty handy. I don't think I've got anything like any of them out here with me.
Nah, you didn't bring any of it
No,
out.
I didn't. Huh?
It's all in the house.
I did. Yeah. Uh, I got a. So you guys know like if I typically if I'm watching somebody else's live and I join in, I'm usually just sitting there on the bed. So I got me one of them little kids tables, like you have for your toddler, where they can sit down. I got me one of those, and I've got a little like a dash mount for your phone that I use like for like when I'm traveling. I'll get a little bit of footage of that, and so it's like a suction cup deal, so it'll fit on that table. So maybe my camera won't be drifting side to side and all over next time.
You're welcome to, Tim. But before y'all get together, any of you that want dominoes need to let him know what colors, because I'm gonna make dominoes for those of you that want them. I can even make glow in the dark ones.
Yeah, she's been trying to get that going. She didn't. She ain't quite got it all set up yet. She's trying to get her a little side gig going there. I don't know what I'm going to do for a side gig other than YouTube. Not sure how successful that's going to be. I made a trailer, like a little 45-second trailer for the video that posted this morning. The trailer got like
1.8K.
yeah 1.8K views. I think the trailer's gotten like maybe 30. So
In the video.
or the video, yeah. So, but it ain't all about that. It's about having fun and showing Kyle how to do stuff. So,
Running away from the old lady for a weekend at a time.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's those it's those other personalities you have that I have to get away from.
Oh, okay.
I pick on her all the time. If I don't pick on her, that's how she knows I'm mad at her.
No, apparently it don't bother me too much. We've been married almost 24 years.
Yeah, thought it was longer.
I know at times it feels like 42, not 24,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, It is what it is. Um, yeah.
Flat Rope said, "Let me know when you guys when you get set up. I'll put in an order for some Dominoes." Is the one that camp with you guys?
No, that's the one that lived down in down by Ozarks National Forest.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate that, Flat Broke. Uh,
210 said, "I'm very grateful to have a supportive wife that encourages me to get out."
yeah, me too.
Well, see, I say it's him wanting to get away from me, but I need the break from him sometimes too.
Yeah, she does.
I need a break from hearing about YouTube and camping and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's at least one weekend that I won't bring home more stuff. Or if I do, it's well, like last time I brought home more stuff, but that was all for Kyle, so that's different.
Guess Ken is here now because 210 said, "Good evening, Ken."
Who?
Ken was here.
Oh, maybe he left or something. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we should.
what?
Flatbrook said, "Y'all should have a YouTubers wives support group."
Yeah, probably. Well, hey, we can camp on the bottom and then camp on the top, right? So the place we done our YouTube rendezvous at, there's two campgrounds, one up on top of the mountain, and then one down by the creek.
Herbert said, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, what's up? You doing all right, brother?
Flatbrook said, "My wife would be on board for sure."
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think most of the wives probably camp way different than we do.
I don't camp that much different from you.
Okay.
Okay, who wanted one of our first campings wanted to take the griddle and the whole kitchen set up
I did.
and I was like, I'm used to just cooking over a fire with a grate.
Well, if you got it, you got to use it, right? That's the way I do. If you got it, use it.
We go back and forth like this all the time.
You know, keeps things interesting.
What's fun is when the oldest gets in on it too,
Yeah.
because she always sides with mom.
Yeah. And I was gonna say it doesn't affect me none, except I come out numbered.
Because a lot of times Kyle will even side with me because, well, I'm mom.
Yep, he's a mama's boy, that's for sure. Uh, hmm. They're both pretty good kids, though. Honestly, both really smart, get good grades. You know, Aspen's already got a 2 year scholarship to
3 year.
what?
She's got 3 year scholarship.
Oh, 3 year scholarship. Well, you explain it then.
Okay, the first 2 years of her scholarship is to the community college, and then the third year is to the University of Arkansas. She's in a program, she's going into education, and there's a program that the University of Arkansas has started where if you take a course in your senior year of high school, they pay for your first 3 years of college. So she's doing that, and she's still undecisive whether she wants to go into special education or art major with an English minor.
Yeah, we have a real good friend of ours that they're basically like aunts and uncles to our kids, and we're that way with their kids. But that's what she done was is special work with special needs kids. So how long we've been going?
Um, I don't know.
I might have to look on mine.
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, guys. Um, Almost an hour. I knocked off the microphone. Sorry, guys. Watch your ears.
He tells you that after he deafens you.
Ah. Ah. Yeah, it's supposed to be really nice next weekend, so it should make for a pretty good camp. Um,
And our highs are going to be like in the lower 70s and lows in the upper 50s,
to
lower
me,
60s.
yeah. So to me, that's like perfect camping weather. Got I don't know what all we're going to cook, but I'm sure there'll be a video or something. Uh, but I really like it up there because there's like I mean, just looking at it, I don't think anybody. I think the only time it really gets used is like during hunting season, and guys will set up a base camp, to hunt out of. But other than that, I don't think it really gets used that much. So, kind of works out good for me because it's nice and quiet. I don't like camping in campgrounds, where there's a bunch of people and stuff. I mean, you know,
210's the perfect camping weather for sure.
I need to download that StreamYard thing, so that you guys have been using there 210. I've got a buddy of mine that I work with, and he used to be a Forest Service ranger, and I went down and visited with him here a couple weeks back, and just every almost any kind of plant or tree or anything, he can tell you what it is and stuff it's good for. So I think me and him are going to do like a nature hike thing. He's a little camera shy, so it may just be more me showing the plant and him talking about it. But I think that'd be pretty interesting. Maybe may just wind up doing that as more of a live thing. But I've got some buddies that do emergency services stuff, and I thought about doing a video kind of about, how to, if you get lost or something, what do you need to do to help the guys find you? I thought about doing something like that. It's been a spent quite a few years doing that kind of stuff. I guess probably about 10 years
Yeah.
between the fire service and rescue squad stuff. You know,
210 said that sounds good. Sounds good. Great idea.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm calling y'all by your screen names. I don't know most of y'all's real names.
Yeah. Well, I try not to use real names, but then I do. I mean, I think most everybody that's in here pretty much knows everybody else. And I know most, I mean, I use my name on screens or, so. Speaking of that though, I set up a separate Facebook account just for this, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to. I couldn't get it figure out how to get it to do the name as two guys in the Ozarks, so I just done it under my name. And so I'd been just, if somebody sent me a friend's request, I just accepted it. well, I started getting, I guess, like bots or something, because it I had like 8 or 10 different people trying to talk to me about this. What was it? Some kind of grant thing, right? And I looked it up, and the organization that the grant was supposed to have been through doesn't. It used to exist, but it hasn't existed in about 10 years. So it's like, yeah, that's
I got to get nasty with one woman that was a scammer that was started messaging him about it.
so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I guess I'll just figure out how to change the name. Because I seen something about that the other day. I guess all worst comes to worst, I can just find a YouTube video about it, right? It's funny how many things you. Oh man, I need to learn how to do something. Well, I'll just YouTube.
Wouldn't be too bad out here if it wasn't for the wind.
Yeah, it'd be nice out here for the wind. The wind just makes it just chilly. It's not super cold. It's chilly. Well, if that hot tent was a little bit bigger, we could just go in there, turn the camera around, and go in there. It's not because I guarantee you, it's nice and warm in there. It's probably the front door's open, so it's not super warm in there, but I bet it's warmer in there than it is in here.
210 said that's why I hate social media. I won't have a personal one again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've thought about just getting rid of mine too because I don't I don't I don't get on there that much. I mean, there's friends and stuff, that from the fire service, and then there's friends that I was in the military with, that I keep in touch with on there, but not that much anymore. Kind of. And I mean, everybody's like a lot of people, they're what they have on social media versus what they really are is something different too. I mean, I don't. The only thing I try not to do on like my social media is I try not to show my house, you know, because I mean I know I'm just a little bitty guy on YouTube, but I still don't want some crackpot coming by, so
I have to say, what I put on my social media, on my Facebook, is, you know,
yeah,
weird, crazy person.
yeah, that suits you. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people do that. It's kind of I don't know. I've always just tried to be myself. I don't try to pretend to be anything I'm not. You know. I mean, if I was going to pretend to be something to be a millionaire, and well, I can't do that. Of course, if I was a millionaire, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube either. I don't know. I might be. It's because a lot of it's just for Kyle. I've got health issues. I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be able to get out and do stuff like this. So I want to have stuff for him to look at. You know, when he gets old enough to want to do stuff like that. And if I'm not around, and he's got grandkids and stuff, it's a way for them to see the granddad.
Before it's too late, so I finally made it home. Now I think it's working.
Okay. Stove's cooling now. You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think me and Kyle are going to do some baking later too. I got a brownie mix and some cookies. I think we're going to do some baking. We'll see how that turns out. I think he likes to cook. He's always pretty good about coming out to help cook. You know, he's really good at eating. He likes to eat, which I do too. So I can't say much about that. I mean, we fixed that Pathfinder bush shot, uh, that Pathfinder bush pot. We fixed that soup in there, and it was about probably three quarters of the way full. No, I got no, about half. But we wound up polishing out almost all of that off. Of course, hadn't ate anything until then, so that might be.
Yeah, you had.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, we had a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Uh, what don't count? It wasn't a whole pizza.
Uh, before it's too late, said I was trying to watch it on my phone and it wasn't working for me.
Yeah, I've been having issues with my phone too. It's been like not not getting reception like it should or something. You know, it's like you'll have it and it should be like getting
Places where you normally get reception, you're not getting
yeah
reception.
yeah. Like we were down here just in town here. You know, town I live in is like a real small town. It's got like maybe 14, 1,500 people.
We don't even
And
have a real stoplight.
yeah, we just got a flashing red light that sometimes works. But anyway, we were down there, you know, and it pulled off into a car wash there to, I don't remember what we pulled off in there for now. Anyway, went to check something on Facebook and it wouldn't even pull anything up, you know. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try to get down to here in a few weeks. Get down over to Oklahoma to Natural Falls. Do a video on that. It's really pretty down there. Wife, she's been when our oldest was in first grade. They went down there for a field trip. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, you when you're around stuff, you kind of take it for granted, and then you move or whatever. And I know, like the town when we lived in Tennessee, we were like 100 miles from Nashville. Never went to Nashville for anything, you
It was
know.
too peoply.
But now looking back on it, it's like, yeah, we should have went and seen, you know, went and seen the Country Music Hall of Fame and all that. Which I mean, I've been down on like Music Row, you know, down there where like the Ernest Tubb record shop and that. I've seen all that stuff. And back in the day, went to Opryland, which now is just a big mall.
Well, I lived in Arizona for years and never went to the Grand Canyon. Because to me, that's just a big hole in
Well,
town.
you was too busy, you know, flirting with White Earth.
No, not the White Earth. It was one of the cowboys and Doc Holliday.
She used to do. She used to live in Tombstone. She done the reenactments.
I was a professional floozy.
You know. Well, guys, I'm about out of anything to talk about. Trying to think if there's anything I want to tell you guys about. Can't really think of anything. Um, anything? Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and call this thing. You guys got anything you want to talk about? We'll see how that. Maybe they got some stuff they want to talk about. I don't know. Stiff old I'm over here getting my nicotine fix, guys. I just don't like doing it on camera because I know that sometimes there's kids watching. Saying anything?
Before it's too late, so thanks for doing the live.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoy it. It's fun. I think it's a better interaction with your viewers than just comments on your videos. Um, well, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Uh, if we can get enough signal up there at Huckleberry Ridge, we'll try to do one up there. I think we probably can because I had pretty good signal when I was up there back in end of October. So
She told me, said, yeah, I had a fun chatting. Hope everyone has a great evening.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'll see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all watching. And like I say, we'll try to do it again next weekend. Probably try to do it, like 5 o'clock. That seems to be kind of an open time for everybody. So I don't think anybody's doing it live during that time. So, all right, guys.
Before it's too late, let's see you on the next one.
Let's see. How do I stop?